to see them go to the CT side.
Anyway, all right. So, Did I hear a skin drop?
Yeah,
I heard something about skin drop, right?
I think we're gonna open gift boxes, guys. Let's have a quick look. We've got a few here somewhere, which are, of course, hiding from me. Never mind, we'll come back to those later. We are going into the pistol round, but we do have gift boxes, so we will drop some to you guys after this match. And just while we have a few seconds here, we are going to be doing some giveaways when we hit 150,000 followers. There will be knives to be won, chaps. You know we like to give away knives on this stream. They'll be open to all as well, or at least one of them will. So
James is crazy about the knife give.
Hit that follow button. Yeah, it pisses my superiors off, but you know what can you do? I'm in charge here, baby.
The knife brigade. All right, we do have ourselves already quite a bit of damage done to JW, as they are making their way in for the mid play. So this obviously, they have a guy, they have Smiths towards B. So looks like the B split. And right now, Fnatic, that could cause a lot of issues because they got most of their players around A. So it's a pretty simple position to be in, and basically it relies upon a sick play from Flusher. Let's see if he's able to bring it out right now. Gotta find some heads right now. Tosses over the grenade, and very easy kill. That's gonna be a fast plant, or maybe not, because the bomb is still making its way onto the site. But it is Olofmeister and Crims who have to still cycle in on top of the retake positions. The bomb does eventually go down. Crim's gonna be ready with the grenade to headshot. I like that. That's a smart one to play with, especially as there's 3 players left alive. So a good plan here as well. It's at the right of the back, so it's fairly open here for LDLC. Olaf gonna go for the drop shortly, and have to spy some shots through the smoke. He does a lot of damage, but LDLC with a very strong round.
Yeah, and LDLC have been one of the strongest teams recently on this map, and then again, so have Fnatic. We've seen them. We saw them go at it recently, actually, and it was ended up being a clutch match. And I think we might see the same thing now. However, now they've got more experience against each other. We may see some different tactics, and of course, we've got double scout action on the CT side, which seems standard right now. We've got Olaf and JW coming up. I did tweet. I'll make that actually later on. But there's the first tag with the scout, and Smith will be down to 30 HP. JW does get tagged, and now he will fall to Kiyoshima with an assist from Smith. And there's a team kill here. Happy's not happy with NBK and decides to take him off the map. And it's going to be a 4-on-2 here. The Eco winning out for the time being. Kiyoshima, the only man standing for his team right now. But do they know where he is?
He's just trying to avoid Happy, who's just going nuts with the team fire, and he's just carrying in the corner. It's like, is Happy gone now?
Happy's on the 3-for-all deathmatch right now,
and Kiyoshima's just chilling in the spot. Does have the thing is he has loads of time to play with right now. They don't know where he is, obviously, and that's what he just worked out. No one's found him yet, so that means his position hasn't been given away, and he's going to make his way around the top of the site. He is spotted now. That's a nasty tag with the scout from Olaf. And Kiyoshima is going to go down. Or Kiyoshik?
Let's just keep it Kiyoshima.
Oh, Kiyoshik.
Before we get too complicated here. We've had no breaks. We're basically working in a sweatshop now. No breaks, no water.
I'm running out of throat lozenges as well.
Right,
to
so
restock.
Fnatic bring it to 1-1, and we're going to see the scout on Shoxy now. I did tweet NBK and say 4 scouts and 1 negative, please. See if they can make it happen.
Oh, that was nice.
Great snap from Shoxy, but is he aware of JW's position? He falls off the boost spot, but I think somebody's going to go back up. In the meantime, the bomb is fishing around towards the B site. We can see they're just being careful. Nobody wants to get anti-eco'd again. Flusher will take out Smiths, and Olaf on 13 HP. He'll need to be careful. JW still in that aggressive position. He hasn't got a rifle. Just the CZ, going to save for that AWP. We've seen what he can do with that. With those amazing clutches recently on Inferno.
And there you go. JW with a quick 2. And that's already a big return from the CZ investment. And that's given them the edge on the players as well. And basically just completely cripples the play LDLC were trying to put together up in mid. I mean, had they got up there with 4 players, they could actually have a strong chance to make some picks. But as we can see now, they're just completely struggling. All thanks to JW with the quick 2 kills. Very swift stuff from him, and it will be the round there for Fnatic. And What would you say would be your prediction here, actually, James? I mean, we're very early into the match, so kind of ignore what's happened thus far. Like, where do you think this match should stand between these two teams? Like, what kind of a scoreline?
I think it's really still too early to tell. I mean, LDLC are doing new and different things every time they play, so I think it's really hard to get a gauge on what you can expect from them. I think a lot of it's how the opposing team can react and manage what they do. So I say it's really hard. I think probably expect it to be like a 16-14, but I couldn't even call a team that would go to there.
It is quite a difficult one. You can see Happy does make a kill, so maybe he can do some damage with his AK. Looks like he won't be able to do anything at all, apart from get that single frag, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely seems like LDLC have a really high potential, like a really big skill ceiling.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the skin betting here. And again, you know, there's still it's fairly even, pretty well. That said, CS:GO lands 64% for Fnatic here, so they really believe in Fnatic here. But LDLC, we've seen they have got some serious tactics on this map, so I don't think it's that heavily favoured. But easy skins, easy life. We'll see what happens with those bets. But in the meantime, we've got Pronex trying to hold the A site alone here versus 4Ts as his teammates do rotate. He will meet Smith, and Smith will find the business end of Pronex's gun, NBK to get the trade frag, and it's coming in thick and fast here. Crims taking out Shoxy, Kiyashima and NBK taking out Olof and Flusher, and Crims will be the last man standing for his team. Fires through the smoke, but Kiyashima will be superior there, finding his head with the AK. So it is 3-2, and again, the trade is just coming back and forth between these teams. So this is something we've seen in pretty much every match in the last 2 days.
Yeah, they had a very nice variation of their, like one of their set plays towards the A bomb site. They didn't really throw any Molotovs or any investment like that, but they just hit it hard and just had the smokes and just hit it fast as well. And you know, often on this map, when you do plays like that, it can just work out really brilliantly. I mean, that's always good. On every single map. In fact, it's good to throw in some more dry, quick plays where you don't have to rely on grenades as much, but more so timings and getting the fast timings in onto the site. So we do already see that Fnatic a very nice setup across middle, and it is Crims actually in the vent room, but he's not boosted towards vents, so they don't have any kind of a crossfire close middle, and dealing with the boost spot will be a little bit more difficult without that guy putting pressure on from vents. And they're going to flash themselves out now, checking all the spots. LDLC do get themselves into some trouble though. Olofmeister does find a quick frag there onto NBK in middle, so it's a bit of a competition here on middle.
Yeah, we've got Mayhem all over the map at the moment. We've got Happy causing problems for Fnatic in that door. We've got Pronex right around the corner, susceptible to some wallbanging here if Happy chooses to fire the gun. And will he? Pronex goes for the quick peek. Wallbangs come in, but nothing connects for the time being. The flank is trying to come from mid, but Flusher has other ideas, takes down one. And Fnatic will know where the bomb is now and focus their attention on this push.
Pronex in a good spot here on the bomb site. It does get denied by Shoxy as Crims just ticks away at distance, but it will be Happy to have the last word said in that discourse, as we do have ourselves a tied game. But it is going to be Fnatic with the eco, and LDLC going to start to build that bank.
It is 3-3 here, and that's really important because we've seen how Fnatic have dominated teams on Fnatic CT side, and all they could get against them was 2 or 3 rounds. And LDLC got 3 out of 6, a solid 50% so far. So that's a really important start for them. Olof's leg is going to expose him on this eco as they try to take an aggressive position. He is down to 20 HP. Has a nice boost though. That nade will take him down to 15. And we have aggressive positions here on the B bomb site from LDLC. Happy taking down JW's potential flank there on the A door. Pronex is going to hold an angle on A main. Happy just having a look around. Pronex can hear him, but isn't worried about him shooting him just yet. Bomb is going to hang around, wait for some more frags to come in. Happy is going to open up the A bomb site, and LDLC will push towards A main.
Alright, here we go. LDLC make their way in. Very clean so far. They've more or less rooted Fnatic out of all the dangerous positions and allowed themselves to clear the path for that bomb plant. So no damage done, and we can see that Fnatic were playing for the sneaky frags. And Olofmeister does find himself a sneaky frag, but that's all he's going to get. And LDLC take the lead, but this is now Fnatic's chance to even things up a little bit. And we're not going to see any AWPs here for Fnatic, so still a lot of power, a lot of advantage towards LDLC. It all depends on the style they want to play. But I mean, a picking style would be really nice right now.
Interestingly, Fnatic have gone for 4 helmets here versus 5 AKs. So considering they haven't been able to afford AWPs just yet, I wonder if that is the best decision.
That was glorious there from JW, just stopping 2 immediately. They tried to just get themselves out of mid. I don't know, maybe the flash was off. I don't know what it was, but JW is just sitting there. But you shall not pass. Does get the double, and already we see LDLC suffering. They're now in 2 players. They were 2 players down. They lost the third on the refrag possibilities, and now Fnatic just stomping them. JW in with some big plays this game so far.
LDLC do have a lot of money in the bank, however, so they're going to be able to buy come hell or high heaven after this round. 2 flashes in for Shoxy. Second one does flash himself, and he won't be able to see those players as they send him packing. 4-4 here, and we've got the AWP coming out for Smiths. None yet affordable for the CT side. JW opting for the M4 instead. Flush does have an AK, but no helmets. And we'll see where Smiths goes. Again, we've got aggressive plays here from Fnatic on mid, taking up all the relevant angles. We'll see Smiths looking, just peeking towards mid.
They could go for the set play on A now. They have the 2 Molotovs. I think sometimes they do it 3, but 2 Molotovs can work as well. But right now there's quite a big delay. They haven't shown very much of themselves, but they have everybody in position. I think they're going to go for it, actually. Let's have a look and see how the execution works here. They do need that A main to be kind of smoked off. Otherwise they can't safely go for the nades. So they might just work for the picks first even. And just try to force the smoke from Fnatic, actually. And Pronax...
He's spotted a number of players there.
They don't actually have any smokes, really. So Fnatic are just going to go for these open peaks, and LDLC are going to just get the picks. This is really nice, actually, you know, not trying to force the play, and just working against Fnatic's low economy situation. LDLC just managed to bully their way into the site, get the bomb down now, and is there a chance for this retake to come alive for Fnatic? It's going to be tough, but JW already putting in work at Forklift, a very good position. Oh, he finds himself another one. JW is doing an amazing job, only to get shut down by Shoxy, and Happy now goes down as well. So 1-on-1 between Shoxy and Flusher. Flusher just going to have to jump down to that red container. Shoxy does lie in wait, not looking at the right angle though, and Flusher is going to do it. Fnatic against all odds to actually take the site there. I am at a loss for words. I thought LDLC couldn't have lost that.
5-4 with Fnatic leading by the skin of their teeth there. You can see the money on them. They need to win this round, and they're going to have the double AWP coming out. We've got Olof and JW, the AWP specialists on this Swedish side. They're going to come and look to cause some psychological and physical problems for LDLC, who will be on the eco here, happy with the AK and not a whole lot else.
Okay, I thought he was going to go for the big pick, but he's actually going for some parkour instead. Pronax and take down Happy though. LDLC in a bit of trouble, and I fear I did cut you off there, James.
Well, no, it's perfectly fine. It is an eco round, so no problemo. Consuelo.
What does Consuelo mean?
I think it's a name. I don't know, it rhymed. Anyway, Fnatic doing well here. No losses just yet on this eco. JW does miss the shot, just pressing the D button before pressing mouse 1 there, missing that one. But still nobody dead.
Foxy remains ever vigilant as Happy tries to open the door and spot some positions here. He's going to actually force JW back a little bit. And we see the bomb is in middle, making its way towards the A side of the map. So it looks like Fnatic, though, with those 3 players in mid, are going to be able to respond incredibly quickly to this. This is looking great for Fnatic. If JW makes some kills, it's going to look even better. Takes down Shoxy already, and JW has been on point. Does, I think, get a leg there, but Pronax does finish off MBK, and we already have ourselves a very sick situation. Just Kiyoshima left now, and already things are looking very, very bad for LDLC, and it's going to be a Fnatic 10, LDLC 5. Alright, so things certainly looking very grim here, but it is considered, you know, CT-sided map. Although I'm starting to be a bit curious about this, as we are constantly seeing new teams innovating to create different, what would seem to be different balances and different advantages where other teams can't quite find them just yet. So I feel like the bias on this map still hasn't really been worked out, because usually LDLC are able to get a lot more rounds on the T side, but I think the overall picking power and general individual performances from Fnatic really stopped them from finding enough opportunities in middle, and that's really where Fnatic were able to stand strong with their advantage. But we are going to see the pistol run coming in here. NBK waiting with that smoke as the rush does ready itself in. And they did push B storage, so they already know that it's going to be an 8, as you can see from the rotation. NBK in the back here with the 5-7. In goes the smoke. Going to be taking down the players there, 2 sprayed down by NBK. Going to find himself maybe one more, has to go for the reload. There, as we do see Pronax moving on to a frag hit onto Shoxy. But things aren't going to go so well as NBK picks up the quad kill with the 5-7. And, of course, LDLC in with a great start on this second half. So here we go, we do have ourselves. So I'm not sure if you guys, I think we had a bit of a hiccup on the internet there, so I'm not sure if you guys are just jumping back into the action, but we did just have the pistol round from LDLC be very successful with a very fantastic rotation from LDLC, way ahead of time, and that was enough to secure them that round. We're going to have the push coming in onto B here, but this has been easily read by LDLC. They're going to pick up the round. So nothing too unusual there. Welcome back to the chair, James.
Hello. Had to just see what was up there. So apologies for that disconnection, chaps. We'll look into it once the stream is over. So it is 10-7 Fnatic on the T side now as we get back into this match. So now we can see what LDLC can do on the CT side, the more favoured side traditionally of this map. So slowly but surely, the Fnatic team emerge towards mid and the A bomb site as we have two holding B and only Smiths in mid. You can see, because it's an eco, LDLC are playing the ranges as much as possible there, so all kind of as far away as possible while holding various angles. Just NBK throwing in that pop flash into A main to try and delay any potential terrorists who may be there, but they're going to go into mid for the time being now. We'll see what option they choose to pick, but there are 3 CTs on the A bomb site, so if that's where they're deciding to go, then you can see the retreat there, so they haven't got any picks just yet. They rotate around to B. I think we're going to have event play here from Fnatic. And Shoxy is on the site, but he is going to fall to Crims. And Kiyoshima's going to come in and just cause absolute problems for Fnatic. Bomb is down, and that's a 4-man on the eco for Kiyoshima.
So LDLC almost back already, just after winning the pistol. 10-8 the score now. Fnatic going to bring out the full nades. No Molotovs from them. So this is going to be perhaps a bit of a picking round, which is, again, picking around really strong in this position. LDLC FAMAS, 4M4s. The AKs are generally going to be better in the picking battles. Generally speaking, slight advantage, obviously. So Fnatic going for that spread play. Flusher, the banana man, the man that plays the lurker role.
He will have heard that vent being popped, so he'll give his teammate JW the heads up that there may be someone in the vents on the CT side. We have 2 players for Fnatic deep into the A area, 1 door, 1 in A main. We have, I think, a boost up here for Happy, as we've seen in previous matches. I think only yesterday we saw this boost a number of times from a number of teams. No picks yet in this 19th round for either side. Bomb is going to be dropped around the kind of boost area, so still flexible for the time being. Happy just chilling like a villain up here, looking directly down in case any flashbangs come in. He will not get flashed by them.
And the pop flash comes into middle, but it's going to be the frag found onto Smith, who was valiantly holding the vents position. But now with him removed from that position, they obviously have an easy potential for the A split or the B split. It's really up to them. Looks like they have the guy indoors, so they're going to go for the A play. Happy is here to put in some damage, though. Does actually find a kill and some severe damage, but it's still a 2-on-4. And Shoxy going down like that, not going to do much favors to Kiyoshima here. He's going to come in, but that grenade looks good. Ooh, just barely going to avoid going over the top of the red container. Great reaction there from Kiyoshima. He does make his way around for another frag, but it's going to be too many players to deal with. as Fnatic go up around. And the economy, though, still is looking good for LDLC as we see them buying up with the AWP there.
That was a critical round for Fnatic because they had no money in the bank after the buy in that previous round. So if they had lost that, then it would have been Ecos and LDLC would have been closer into this game. We do have a double AWP here. We've got Shoxy and Happy with the AWPs going A and B with 3 people in the mid area. So they're definitely taking charge of this round so far. And Shoxy does get the first pick on the B bomb site. And that's going to be flushed down. So the announcement of the AWP may be a rude awakening for Fnatic here, who may decide to slow things down or change up their options. We do have Kishima in the vent as well, so we've got really strong positions here in mid for Fnatic.
This is my favorite setup. The crossfire from Kyoshima to whoever that is, MBK on the below the boost, and then the AWPer in B storage, the AWPer in the back of the A site. This and the support player on middle. This is really my favorite setup. I love this. I feel like it deals very well with a lot of stuff. You just got to play very smart on the information. And Fnatic, they calm the game down, but they're going to go for the delayed mid take here to try to give themselves some stronger options. So going to see this crossfire setup come into play. It's going to be MBK to find both frags, and Olafmeister and Crims. What can they do now? Crims going to go in through the door here, but they surely would have heard that. Olafmeister rattling off some shots through the smoke. Crims to find a kill into Smith's one. Hey, that's an open A bomb site now, but bomb needs to make its way up short in the form of Olafmeister. And there it comes, and Happy. Oh, he misses the shot, and that's actually going to allow the bomb to go down here for Fnatic. They are already saving this round. All of a sudden, from a 2-on-4 now to a 2-on-2. And in this 2-on-2 situation, we do have the CTs. We've run out of grenades, more or less, and that's a great opening kill onto Shoxy from Crims. Crims really creating this round for Fnatic, as now Kyoshima goes in, but then does manage to get a small tag there, but it's not really going to cut it just yet, as they are playing the time magnificently. Kyoshima does find the frag onto one, but already so much time. Oh, almost gets the kill even, and the kit being right there, if he'd gotten the kill and beelined it to the bomb, might have been barely enough time, but it's going to be the round for Fnatic. What a save.
And that is going to put LDLC in a difficult situation. We're going to have NBK spending some money. He's got about 2,000 more than his teammates. I think he did pick up a 5-7 to throw it to a teammate, and he is going to go for big popper pump here. He's taking the Nova to the A bomb site with 2 more teammates. But Fnatic are going to go around mid, but Kiyoshima's going to send Pronax packing. That's the in-game leader out for the count. Going to go for the wallbang as well. Not going to find anyone just yet, and that's going to slow Fnatic down for sure.
That last round was actually incredibly critical because it would have meant that LDLC could, not necessarily easily, but they would have been able to bring it back to a very, pretty much close to a tie game situation. Fnatic having won that now, we can see the problem and the effect on LDLC's economy, and giving the 3 rounds the second. So that basically meant 2 for Fnatic, which puts them almost at a game-winning point as opposed to LDLC being at a tie game point. So that last round, that was like a 2-on-4 clutch there. Crims opening up the kill on the A bomb site was amazing that he found that opportunity. So we'll have to see if damage can be done here indeed from LDLC with these weapons, just hiding around all the corners. As we have Smith ready for the peak, but going to get forced back there. And JW will find the frag onto Happy. So slowly they are going to take them down as they clear one position after another. Nice there from Smith though. And things can get awkward here real quick. Actually, we've got lots of players all around. They are going down. 2 players lost so far. Oh no.
Just faced the wrong way. Didn't even get to fire it.
Fire the big popper pump. Why do you call it that?
There was a wrestler who is called Scott Steiner, and his nickname was Big Popper Pump, and it's a pump shotgun, so I thought it was a no-brainer. I thought you could call it Scott Steiner, but nobody would get the reference, so just go straight for Big Popper Pump. But we do have JW here going for a fast peek with the AWP, and he is going to find Smiths, who doesn't have an AWP on his side, only the M4S. And
that was a sick shot.
S will be sleek with the fishes on this occasion.
Do you know that the word for fish in Swedish is fisk?
Fisk. I did not know that.
Fisker from SK. Fisher.
Ah.
There you go.
Very good. Lickabulle.
You're going to see LDLC playing very shyly now after losing initial mid control, but Fnatic also playing very passively. They are trying to wait for a mistake from LDLC by holding their positions, and Crim's going to find another great kill there. Crims is the man for Fnatic right now, as well as JW. Going to find himself number 2 as Happy goes in. He needed to try to do something, as they are, you know, so many players down already. You got to try to take risks to get back into the match, and it's looking like LDLC are getting shut out here, and this is going to result in a very, very poor situation on the money. They didn't lose anybody. Oh my god, they're going to have to eco, and that's going to put it to match point.
Can they eco though, or do they have to force? Because
They can still play for overtime, so they probably want to eco, I think. But they're going to force it. They're going to force it up.
yeah, it's not with this kind of a deficit. I think it's more worthwhile going all in now than trying to eco and win every single round without making an error. If you get rushed at the wrong time, then it's pretty much game over for you. So I think often in that situation they do go for the all in, and that's going to be a fast pick. Missy may not be seen again in this match. If oh, actually, sorry, it's 14, not 15. So we will see him at least one more time. And Shoxy's going to take out Flusher with good positioning there, and we'll see what's going to be done. We're going to get another pick here for the team with a deficit.
Oh, Xian Kyoshima just Shoxy now. And there it is, 15 rounds to 8. Fnatic looking very good for the win here. The W is close to being found from, you know, remarkable performances across the board from all players to make that possible. And Crim's weapon doesn't want to show, does it? Really doesn't want to show. Oh well. What he has is a mystery. It's like a mystery meal.
Yeah, we've got lots of steam bugs on the go at the moment, that being one of them. Just guns disappearing from the HUD, but never mind. We've got this could be make it or break it time here for the LDLC team. JW with a more passive position this time. It's going to be smelling the desperation of the LDLC team. Just going to go for an angle where he can fall back if he needs to. Pranak's going for the wallbang, but just a few inches too far to the left on this occasion. We'll find NBK that time, brings him down to 70 HP. Okay, not firing back just yet. Doesn't want to expose the fact he's got the FAMAS. And Flusher will take down Shoxy, so that is the opening frag for the Fnatic side here.
Still just playing for the picks at the moment, seeing if LDLC will get desperate once again, if they will make a mistake on the positioning, or you know, expose themselves in an undue manner. And there it is, JW finds himself a quick pick in middle. After being patient, Fnatic are rewarded, and we are going to see the move up middle. Good response there from Smith, but it is to be met with fatal response. Josh McNaught does manage to take down one player as well. And this is looking all but over here for LDLC. One man, MBK, with the FAMAS sticks.
It is doable if he looks in the right place at the right time. Oh, but unfortunately, he doesn't even get the first frag. Flusher with only 6 HP. Ned comes in, bringing him down to 4 after the match. And that is going to be a strong victory there.